Mel, how were the internationals?
Yeah, they're all good. Just waiting for Katie Kitchen to report back. She'll be back in tomorrow. I think she's had the longest travel, being in Mexico and Kansas City.
Sounds like a holiday.
She's had a tough camp. They've had some tough games. She's featured well for them as well, so hopefully she can use all that experience to help her kick on in the league. All the Irish girls have done really well. Big congratulations to Ireland, who've qualified into that top league, so that's really good and really positive for them as a nation. Marissa Shiva with a great goal. Hopefully she can start replicating that for us going forward as well. Delighted for Grace, who's been an understudy for a long time and got another 2 caps under her belt. And Jamie Finn, who's been out of the national team for a long time with an injury, got some good minutes as well. So really pleased for them. I think it's really important that we've got high profile players who are playing internationally. It gives them more experience to bring back to club.
And from your point of view, I suppose the main thing is they all come back and they're all fit and not picking up any injuries.
Yeah, that's always the worry. Obviously, Raza Roberts withdrew from the Wales squad. She had an operation on her thumb, but she's absolutely fine now. We obviously had Nia Dunbar away for the first time with England 19s, which was an unbelievable achievement for Nia and well deserved after the amount of goals that she scored for Courtney at the PGA level. We've had young Ella West away with Scotland 19s as well, so we've got some good young players coming through the international pathway as well, which shows that we're really keen on developing young players at this football club.
How's Eleanor Down? Is she fine?
Yeah, she's good.
Great, good. The last game for you was the League Cup game against Sheffield United. Disappointing from your point of view. Having sort of spoken to you briefly afterwards, the opportunity for players to step up and prove to you that they're knocking on the door and they want to play first team football. That opportunity, to a large extent, was spurned by Lockton.
Yeah, I think ultimately we were disappointed with the result. I think there was some positives to take from the performance in patches in the games. Yes, it is hard when you make wholesale changes. I understand that, but like you say, there is opportunities there for players to showcase what they're about and what they can contribute to the team. I thought we dominated for large spells, but with little quality in front of goal. And we've challenged the staff over the international break. We've had a big kind of technical review and really honed in on kind of what we want to go after with the next 5 league games leading up to Christmas. We've delivered that to the players, so we're all on the same page, and hopefully we can have a right good push going into the new year.
Did it sort of feel like you've got 2 teams? Because when you did bring on your Katies and Emily's, and in the sort of last 20 minutes, half an hour, there was a stark difference to the performance. Yeah,
it's hard to maybe know why. Whether that's just fresh legs playing against tired defenders. So yeah, it's something we've looked at in terms of when we make substitutes, who has impacts at certain times. Like I said, we've done a huge review and got a lot of valuable information from it, which we'll use going forward. And
so a big test this weekend with Bristol City, because you're neck and neck.
Yeah.
Not a lot between you.
Yeah, we played them pre-season as well. They're a good team. They've got some good players, but we're really confident in what we're really going after. We can see the players are hungry to achieve it. We really want to kick on now. This is our 7th league game. We really want to try and push on and get more wins, to turn the draws into wins. That's what we're going after. But on the flip side, we have to be wary about what they can do to us as well. So we have to be solid. We have to defend properly. We're back at Eppleton. Hopefully the fans can turn out in their numbers and get behind the team and make it a real good atmosphere.
Because they've drawn with Newcastle, beaten Durham. Their record against the North East teams at the moment is good.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a good team. We've got a good coach, Charlotte Healy, who we know well, and we're expecting a tough game, and we really want to focus on what we're doing with the ball and what we're not doing when we haven't got it. And we've got a big squad, got a lot of depth. I've said it before that I think we've got the best squad that we've ever got, and now's the time to step up and show that.
I know we've spoken this numerous times before, but the difference between playing at Eppleton and playing at Stainwood Light, Eppleton is in many ways an important ground for you? Because it is, I think, intimidating for away teams. I don't think they're comfortable coming there.
I think it can be intimidating. I think the fans have got their part to play as well in terms of bringing the noise and turning out to support the team. We had a really good battle with Bristol there last year. We came on the right side of a result. We won 4-3, and I can remember the noise. I can remember them banging the boards, and it feels really intimate, and it can be really intimidating, like you say, for the opposition.
Right.
You mentioned there, Mel, how proud, obviously, for her and her family, but for the club as well, because when these squads come out, it is Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal, they do dominate those squads. So for you to get a player into that England pathway, it must be really, really proud of it, yourself and the academy. So,
yeah, we're really proud. There's a lot of good work goes on underneath the first team as well, and Nia's been one who has kind of been in and out the first team squad now for probably 12 months, and I think that's really important that she comes into our group and she sees what the next level looks like, and then she can go back down to the PJ and almost set the level for them to really push. She's still got a lot of work to do, but fully deserved the call up for the amount of goals that she scored. I had good conversations with Lauren Smith, the 19s coach, about what Nia can offer, and she's got some valuable minutes under her belt, and hopefully that makes her hungry to get some more.
The fans who won't know much about her or may have only seen her sort of coming off the bench, what can you tell us about her footballing background and what kind of she brings as a player as well?
Yeah, she's only been with me a couple of years, but she's still quite raw in terms of that maturity, in terms of she's not been in the pathway for long, like an Emily Cassop who's been with here since she was 10. Her physical contribution is probably what makes her stand out, and has probably got her to where she is. She's really quick. She's got really good physical kind of metrics. She can jump really high. And the tactical side of the game is what we're really trying to hone in on now for her, like that game understanding. And I think you can see through the quality of the goals that she has scored, that's coming on nicely.
I can't remember exactly which game it was she came on, but she runs. I mean, I thought she stopped moving, and that's obviously kind of and that's the platform, isn't it, for any player? You can add the other stuff.
Yeah, but I think that's the way the women's game's going now. Like the physical capability of the players, you have to be able to run. You have to be able to run quickly. So when you've got that at a young age, like you say, the tactical side is something that we can really work on with her, and that'll come over time. But the physical side is, if you've got that, it's a real kind of asset to what you're about.
And just in terms of the season, does this feel like a big block? Because when you look at the table, you're right there, you're in the mix. Those promotion spots are very much up for grabs. But do you feel this is an important block to keep that, because it can turn? We know, because this league is so short, it can turn quickly, doesn't it, if you're not on it? And does it feel like a big moment to kind of push yourself to stay in that race?
Absolutely, it does feel like a big moment. We've just spoke to the team about that in terms of the 5 games that we've got, 5 games that we think we can win, and if we do pick up good points going into kind of Christmas, you want to be in the race come January to finish the season off. So that's the challenge to the players. I'm more than confident within the squad that we can go and do that. It's now about kind of raising the standards internally, in-house, in the training sessions, in making sure that we go out there and get good results.